There's the stats, and you can see the difference, the safety success rate. Ronnie's moved ahead in that, well ahead in total points, as you can see. The putt success, Matthew's got to improve on that.
Thank you. Frame 14. Matthew Stevens to break.
Well, Stephen, I was getting a bit excited at the end of that frame as Ronnie cleared up, saying back-to-back centuries. It was in fact a 98 break, so he came up too short. So at the moment, as I mentioned, young Jamie Jones, who was a revelation here this year at the World Championship, still has 7 centuries, as Ronnie has. And immediately Ronnie taking the opportunity to bring that black into play with an excellent safety shot. He's not doing much wrong at the moment. Look where he's put the cue ball tight in the cushion. Matthew's at 90% with his safety success rate, but Ronnie's just that little bit better. He needs to find another one here, Matthew. But they don't come much thinner than that.
We'll see if Ronnie plays the same shot here. 3 cushions, try and get behind the green, open some reds up. This is an attacking safety shot he's playing here. Well, he hasn't played. He has played behind the green, but with a different way. But where's the red going?
Where's the white gone? Little smile there. Has he covered it? He'll have to swerve that. And he may have to play that, and the white will go into the bunch of reds. Well, there you go. 28 minutes and counting since his last pot. And he'll have to swerve around the blue to knock one in. It's got to be the shot to play and just trust to luck with the cue ball.
Yeah, the one good thing is if he plays it at decent speed, if he doesn't, you know, if the cue ball doesn't follow the red in the pocket, he should have some sort of pot in the black into the right corner. But he needs to pot this quite a full ball pot.
Well, he thought he'd got that. I thought he'd got that, but the red is so close to the pocket. I'm wondering if Ronnie will be tempted with the, as we show you this swerve shot. I thought at this stage he's going to knock the red in. And,
just showing it again.
The crowd. Ronnie wondered what the noise was. They were showing that shot again, and the crowd were oohing. Will he play the trick shot with top spin here to try and hold the white? The red so close to the pocket. Sometimes the players will play a banana shot here, Stephen.
Yeah, if he pots the red on the right half of it with extreme topspin, he could land the black into the same pocket here.
Boy, this would be some shot. He's trying it. No, decided against it. We were all getting excited there. But didn't he control the cue ball well? From that position, with the red right over the pocket, that was top class, Stephen.
That was an excellent shot. It's far more difficult than it looks to control the white and bring the white back there. Catch that red a millimetre too thick and the white is nowhere. It just shows you how focused he is on winning this match. You know, there was an opportunity to play that shot for the black.
6.
He knows how important it is to get a big lead today. As I said earlier,
7.
if you can win one of the early sessions by a big margin, it gives you a huge advantage going into the rest of the match.
From 5-2 in front. Matthew won 3 frames in a row.
14.
To level, but Ronnie's already won the last 3 frames.
15.
And he's won them in style. Breaks a 62, 110, 98.
Yes, and Matthew's just as capable of doing this to Ronnie, but unfortunately he's not getting the first chance in each frame.
22.
And that putt success rate tells you the story. Just 84% at Ronnie's 93.
23. Thirty. 31.
I'll tell you what, the referee Brendan Moore, who's from Sheffield, his first ever World Championship
38.
semi-final, is doing a great job here because Ronnie is quickened up. And the referee
39.
has to be on his toes.
$46. 47. 54. 55.
3 or 4 very slow frames because the balls were awkward in the first session of the semi-final, but in the last 3
63.
frames, just under 9 minutes, just over 13 minutes. This one under 9 minutes already, and he's not far from the winning post in this frame. Well, there's just no one can live with this man when he's like this, and
68.
Matthew can't do anything about this. He just can't get a chance.
No, he must have thought he'd done the hard work.
69.
Getting the match to 5 each, winning the first 2 frames today. But the alarm bells are ringing now.
Yeah, this could be that session you were talking about,
74.
Stephen, where you forge ahead, and
75.
still a long way to go in this match. 2 more sessions, but it's looking a bit ominous the way he's queuing here.
Well, it's just the future of the match. It just puts so much more pressure on Matthew at the start of each session to get back into the game.
83.
Where Ronnie can, not saying he can relax, but
90.
Unbelievable. Almost made another century break, but he is flowing at the moment. That's breaks of 110, 98, and now that 90, and he extends his lead to 4 frames. It's 9-5 to Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And it's as we were at the start of this match when Ronnie went into a 4-frame lead. And how many times can you ask a player to come back from that sort of deficit without actually knocking the spirit out of him?
It's very tough. It is very tough. And Matthew, in fairness, hasn't done a lot wrong. I mean, he was so close when swerving around the yellow to hit that red over the pocket. It just missed it, and then the frame is over. And it does, as Stephen says, it puts so much pressure on every single shot you play. Not only safety shots, but pots that you're going for if you miss. So Sullivan is in complete overdrive, in complete control of himself as well. And you can see how much he's gone through the gears, how fast, how much more pace he has around the table. He's really buzzing, and it's like hard to play against.
It is, and really when we look back at it, there's not many mistakes that you can pick out from Matthew because he just hasn't had any shot time.
Not really, and it's a bit like, anything that's going to be thrown at Ronnie O'Sullivan at the moment, it looks like he's got a force field around him. And this could be the biggest ever tournament of I told you so, because he looks like the winner by a mile. Yeah. Well, we all know how talented he is, and we all knew that if he decides to, he could win things like a switching the talent off and on. And when he wasn't the favourite for the event, all of a sudden it looks like he's going to be such a strong favourite by the end of it.
Well, you never know, and we've seen already Matthew Stevens has been able to stand up to him, coming back to 5 frames all.